7 Levels of Kanye West. Level 1, mild confusion. This is where it starts. You're watching an interview and Kanye says something that makes you pause. You're not alarmed, just confused. Like, when he said he's 50% more influential than any other human in fashion and pop culture, exactly 50%. Bro, who did the math on this? Did you wake up and calculate this? Where's the spreadsheet? Or when he said leather jogging pants didn't exist before he made them? My guy, leather and pants have been around forever. But in Kanye's world, they didn't really exist until he decided they did. That's main character energy on another level. He also said he doesn't read books because they're too time-consuming, but somehow knows obscure philosophy. Make it make sense. What kills me is the confidence. He says these things without the conviction of someone presenting peer-reviewed research. No hesitation, no self-doubt, just pure unfiltered confidence in statements that make zero sense. This is the gateway level, the calm before the storm, the moment where you think, this guy's quirky without realizing what's coming, and before that, do subscribe if you love Kanye. Level 2, 3 a.m. tweets. We've entered the documentation era. 3 a.m. tweets hit different, bruh. That's raw consciousness straight to the internet with zero quality control. Kanye turned this into an art form. You'd wake up at 7 a.m., check your phone and see Kanye West is trending. Your heart drops because you know it's not for music. Then it's just tweet after tweet. The tweets would start normal like working on new music, then 20 minutes later it's I am a god in all caps. Then something about Drake even though Drake didn't do anything. Then a photo of a lamp. The philosophical quotes, then calling someone out. Everyone in replies like, Kanye, go to sleep, bro, or who got his phone? We became concerned parents trying to get this man to log off, but he was on a mission. I remember one night he tweeted 100 times. Some were just single words, love, truth, light. Bro was making a spiritual vision board in real time while we all watched like it was performance art. This is when people started getting genuinely worried. Like, level 1 was funny, but level 2? This was someone clearly not sleeping, broadcasting a manic episode to millions. Screenshots became currency because he'd delete half of them in an hour. People were archiving his timeline like historical documents. Level 3, instant memes. Now Kanye is a full meme factory. This man would say something and within minutes, there is 50,000 memes, I'ma let you finish, became the template for interrupting literally anything for over a decade. People still use it today for everything. He created that in 15 seconds of chaos at an award show. That's accidentally creating a linguistic phenomenon that will outlive us all. Then there's poopity scoop. I can't even explain this properly. Just nonsense sounds that instantly become internet culture. Was it trolling? Was it genius? Nobody knows, but everyone made remixes and videos within hours. Even the controversial stuff becomes memes. The George Bush doesn't care about black people moment during the Hurricane Katrina telethon, historical meme that people still reference. The entire Bound 2 video became meme gold. Seth Rogen and James Franco made a shot-for-shot parody that got millions of views. This is the level where Kanye's chaos stops being just about him and starts being about all of us. We're all participating now. We're all making jokes and content based on whatever he just did. He's not just entertaining us anymore, he's given us material to entertain each other. Say what you want about Kanye, but the man has contributed more to meme culture than most people contribute to anything in their entire lives. This moment lives forever on the internet, immortalized on jokes people will make for decades. Level 4, award interruptions. This changed the award show culture forever. The Taylor Swift VMAs moment in 2009, Beyonce loses Best Female Video to Taylor Swift. Taylor goes up to accept her award at 19 years old, living her dream, and Kanye just storms the stage. Doesn't ask permission, doesn't hesitate. Just takes the mic right out of her hands. I'ma let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. The audacity required to do that is genuinely insane. It's not just rude, that's a power move requiring complete detachment from social norms and basic human decency. The look on Taylor's face was pure shock. Beyonce looked mortified. The crowd went silent. It was uncomfortable. Every award show after that, people were on edge. Is Kanye here tonight? Is he going to do it again? Security was probably brief like, if you see a man in a leather kilt approaching the stage unannounced, tackle him immediately. And he kind of did do it again multiple times. Making scenes, storming off stage, complaining about not winning, threatening to boycott, the man turned award shows into reality TV. This is when Kanye went from controversial to genuinely unpredictable. Before you knew, he'd say wild things in interviews. Now, he might physically insert himself into someone else's biggest moment. Award shows got way more interesting after this, not gonna lie. Level 5 Accidental Trends. Here, Kanye's not just causing chaos, he's accidentally changing culture. Yeezy slides, literal foam slides that look like minimalist Crocs. They're not even comfortable according to most reviews, but Kanye wore them and suddenly people are paying hundreds of dollars for foam. The oversized hoodie aesthetic? Before Kanye, if you wore a hoodie 3 sizes too big, people thought you stole it from your dad or couldn't afford clothes that fit. Now, it's high fashion. He made wearing a tent a legitimate style choice that brands copied. Those weird masks during the Yeezus era, the crystal face masks and strange leather masks, should have been mocked into oblivion. But instead, other artists started doing it and it became a whole aesthetic movement. Sunday service accidentally became a cultural phenomenon. Just gospel remixes on a mountain somewhere. But suddenly everyone's talking about spirituality and hip-hop. Churches started copying the format. Even the stadium listening parties became a trend that other artists try to replicate now. He turned album releases into theatrical presentations with multiple events. What kills me is he wasn't even trying to start trends. He was just being weird and doing what he wanted. But because he's Kanye, people assumed it was intentional genius and copied everything. It's not just influence, that's having supernatural cultural gravity where even your mistakes become movements. Level 6 Complete 180s. Your brain starts hurting trying to keep up. Kanye will say something with full conviction, absolute certainty like it's his core belief, then do a complete 180 within days or even hours. The political situation? When he's at the White House with the MAGA hats, giving speeches about loving Trump, talking about how they have dragon energy. Then a few weeks later he's like, I've been used to spread messages I don't believe in. Bro, what? You can't just do that. You can't just go that hard on something then act like you were manipulated. Or saying he's done with secular music forever and only making gospel from now on. That conviction lasted about 6 months before he's back making regular Kanye music like nothing happened. The fashion contradictions too? Luxury fashion is important and meaningful, then a month later fashion's dead and everyone should just wear basics. Then he's back designing luxury items again. So each time he's so convinced and serious, when he says it, you almost believe him because of how intense he is. But then the moment changes and so does everything he just said with equal intensity. His beliefs have a lifespan of a fruit fly. Kanye operates on a completely different timeline than normal humans. His fans just learn to roll with it and accept that consistency isn't happening. Nobody's surprised when he contradicts himself anymore. We've accepted this is just how he works. Level 6 is genuinely exhausting to witness. Level 7, Complete Meltdowns. This is the final evolution. The point where Kanye no longer thinks he's the main character of a story, he thinks he's the main character of the entire planet. At this level, Kanye moves like every camera exists for him, every room rearranges itself around him, and every situation's automatically a storyline. He'll walk into a random building like it's a movie set, make a speech nobody asked for, then leave like he completed a side quest. He doesn't just act unpredictable, he acts like the universe is literally following his script. So, there it is. 7 levels of Kanye West. From confusing statements to public meltdowns, it's been sad to watch. I love Kanye's music. College dropout shaped my teenage years, but this progression's been tough. You can see how each level built on the last, how the chaos intensified. Let me know which level was the turning point for you. Subscribe, drop a like, and share this timeline. Peace.